Hello. Hello, everyone. Well, anyone on the VOD at the moment, anyway. Welcome to Home on the Range. This is a little Rimworld series I'm starting up, where I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a Nomad run. I'm going to try for the ending to the game where rather than sticking around in one spot and building your own ship, I'm going to try and get my colonists across the planet to the crashed one that you get an opportunity to do not too long into the game. So I've turned off all my mods. I've just got the DLCs here, and just gonna get right in. So new colony, we'll go the default crash landed, because that's what I'm used to, and that will hopefully get us some decent stuff to start with. I like playing with Cassandra, and I think we're gonna go with adventure story. I do not like playing on very hard difficulties, and reload anytime, probably just so that I have more solid saves, more reliable saves, just in case anything goes wrong with the stream or what have you. So here we go with that. We'll leave all the default factions. Not gonna mess with those. I'll randomize the seed a couple of times. Thresher, okay. Default settings for all of this. It's more the gameplay that is going to be the unique part of this. So let's go and generate our planet. Okay. Now, one big landmass, that is good. That is gonna mean the ship's not gonna crash on an island or anything, and we'll actually be able to get to the thing. Well, unless it spawns here or something, which wouldn't be too great. But now I have an incredibly nasty habit of burrowing into the sides of mountains, like some kind of dwarf. So and that's just not time efficient. So I'm going to do something I don't normally do and try and land somewhere a bit flat. The road networks on this rim are kinda garbo, which isn't great. You know what, let's go somewhere like here to start. Yeah, someplace like this. Nice flat land. Not seeing any stone types. Does flatland not tell you the stone types? Oh, stone types. Granite, limestone, marble. Ooh, okay. I'm not sure. I'd like somewhere with slate, because slate is lighter stone. Aha, slate. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, that should be a good, nice, decent spot near a road so we can start moving quickly once we get the quest. Yeah, the reason I want slate is because it's a lighter stone, which means I can build out of it, and, you know, the base is not going to catch fire, but I can sort of pack it up and take it with me places. So, yeah, I think we'll go here. Temperate forest, simple enough environment to start in. What I tend to usually go for, because it's easy, because I'm a wuss. Next up, I'm going to leave the ideology system off for this run, because, like, if we want to recruit people, time is of the essence here. We don't want to be hanging around in one spot longer than we have to be, really. Which means additional time to recruit people caused by potentially maybe wanting to convert them first. I don't want that to be a factor, so I'm going to leave it off for now. All the aesthetic stuff is still going to be there. We can build nice looking things, but we're just gonna leave that off. Now our pawns, I'm just gonna do a check. Yep, that we are, going good. Now our key skills here, we're going to need good construction, good skill with animals, research is also good. You look like you might be good, but the smoke leaf addiction is a bit of an issue. We'll see who else we've got. Night Owl, not terrible. Too incapable of violence. That isn't great. You can shoot, but you're not good. Medical's always good. Plants, we will be farming a bit. So I think you might be good to have. Who else have we got? Oh, you've got decent shooting. You can cook, which is good. Good animals. You've got passion for medical, so that might be helpful. We'll pop you in for the moment. Your son, what is he gonna? Double passion for construction, which is alright. Double passion for plants, which is good. Artistic, not so important. What about you? Oh, you are good at the violence. You are good at the violence. And you have some construction passion. What about your daughter? Daughter is very good at construction, and a pretty good shot. Not so great at a lot of other stuff. I'm not sure. I think we might take you. What does that leave us with? Team skills. Cooking and plants, those can be built up. It's not too massive. Yeah, okay, I think... Yeah, this might be a good crew. for this. You're leaving your son behind, you're leaving your dad behind, you're leaving your dad and your ex behind. But that's honestly fine, I think. Yeah. All baseliners, so no weird biological requirements to worry about. Yeah, I think we are set with this. So let's go ahead. Alright. The three of you awake in your crypt-to-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Alright. And we land here with our little husky. Georgia. Aw, that's cute. Okay, what have we got around here? We've got some rich soil patches, which is good. We've got some ruins scattered about. Seeing as there's a couple little structures here I think we could make use of. Yeah. So, okay, for the moment, put a little dumping stockpile over here, just so that we can clear all these chunks out of here and harvest you to get you out of the way. Structure, patch up this building with some wood walls. Uninstall claim and uninstall you. Right. And I will get you to allow everything on the map so that we can do that right. Now you two are the good shots. So you've got the exact same shooting skills, so I will give you bolt action and you revolver. And because you're going to be in closer quarters, Lucia, I will assign you to soldier so that you equip the armor and such. And work manual priorities, please. And top priority firefighting and patienting. You're a doctor. You have passion, so I will tell you you can. We'll see how well that goes. 2 bed rest, so that you guys will rest up if need be. None of you are great at social. That might turn into a problem. Basic tasks out of 2. Handling and cooking is going to be top priority for you. You can prioritize hunting, construction a bit more. Yeah, farming. We're not going to be doing a lot of digging. Smith, tailor, craft. You have craft and passion. So we will let you build that up, carving out stone blocks once we get a stonecutter's table up. Those can be fine. And once we get a research bench, you can prioritize researching a lot. Because we need to research packaged survival meals ASAP. So right, now that that's everyone's priorities sorted, I'll get a little just normal stockpile here for all the stuff that's lying around and let you guys go about your business. There we go. And finish up those little holes, and I will leave a gap here. I'll build the store out of steel too, because I'm gonna keep building down towards here, so we have a bit more breathing room. I'm gonna get you to claim this little structure so that it auto makes a home area here. And for the moment, I'm just going to give you guys sleeping spots on the floor, because you need to sleep somewhere, but I want you to be using bedrolls. Recreation, of course, we'll get a little horseshoes pin and plop it out. Out here, there's relatively few obstructions. Nice open area so you guys can toss the shoe around a bit. Farming, we'll use this rich soil patch over here to start growing rice in large quantities pretty much immediately. We're want to get a lot of food as fast as we can. We'll install that urn so we have at least some decoration. Yes, we're going to need a stove, but we're going to use a fueled one. We don't want to be too reliant on electricity, because electricity takes a while to set up. So we will build a fueled stove and have to keep an eye on the trees. And also, yeah, let's get a stonecutter's bench. Again, wood, so that we can build out of slate, so that our base isn't quite so flammable. We might need more wood. It has occurred to me. Yes, we do need some more wood. Let's get a chop order in and around the rich soil patch. And yes, research bench we're going to need as well. Simple, again, wood. We're saving our steel in case we need it for stuff that's more important. And there's tons of wood out and about, so why not? See, it hasn't put on the helmet yet. Orgio, I want you to grab the knife, just so you can defend yourself, even though you are garbage at melee. It'll be something. like this, and it's almost perfectly lined up to just do this long skinny thing here. I think we'll decent sized hallway and have big old freezer here. And down here, don't know yet. We'll see if we need anything. Right, research. Package survival meals, please. Want to get those up and running as soon as possible. You make slate blocks. Do it until you have 210. That should be tons. We're also going to need to set up our animal pen, which is probably just going to be big ol' rectangle here, because we want to start fairly quickly taming buffalo and horses if we can find them. Because buffalo, because they'll give us wool that we can make bedrolls out of, which are going to be better than beds. Look at that, you guys. Just tame all of you. And horses, because we can ride the things, which means when it comes time to caravan, we'll be able to go faster and therefore farther in a single go. Right. Oh, the stumping stockpile I will also allow slate blocks, just so that they don't take up room inside. Right. Go for slate and start setting this up. We will need some electricity, it has occurred to me, for our cooler. But cooler we will only really need to keep raw ingredients cold. So again, not the biggest of priorities, but still probably one of our biggest ones. Getting this set up. Just harvest all the berries that you can, really. Temperature cooler here. Gonna need to make this zone a bit bigger so we can hold components and such inside. Power, we're gonna... I mean, we could go wood-fired, but we're constantly running short on wood as it is, so we'll stick a wind turbine. I'll need to deconstruct that wall so that it can operate, and also chop all these trees. I might need, gonna need a door there, and I should put one here as well so we can get out the back. Right. That field's coming along well. No need to bother hunting until we've got the freezer up. I should probably put an animal sleeping spot inside for the doggo. forest, so it's less likely to get hunted, because if anyone bonds with Little Georgia, they might get a bit upset if a cougar comes along and scarfs her down. Right. We're not going to bother with a gate, because I'll be accessing it from inside through a door, most likely. I don't know if I actually need an exterior wall like that. We can just make it part of pen. Yeah. And we're just going to use steel for our doors, because that's what we have to hand. Yeah, down here I have no idea what we're going to use that space for, if anything, to be honest. Might put some of the other workshops down there. Tailoring and smithing, because... Yeah, this chunk of walls in the middle here, they won't be load-bearing, so we can just take those down. Free up a little more inside space. There we go. Construction. Yeah. So you're still working on the fences, that's fine. Oh man. So crops are being planted. Ah, we still don't have a table. That should probably be rectified. I'll just stick it outside, because it doesn't really matter if they eat outside, so long as they've got a table to eat on, they should be a bit happier about that. Ah yes, and you want me to put up some defenses. It's not the worst idea in the world. But what to defend? I mean, we can use a lot of these chunks that are lying around as cover. So I don't really know if we need to put up barriers or sandbags or what have you. That's our pen sorted, so I will pop a marker in there so that it will function, and maybe that will inspire Keegan to actually go out and start doing some taming. Any sign of horses? No, we want to tame those buffalo. So maybe, Keegan, you can deprioritize that a bit. You're hauling. Probably because we don't have the pen marker yet. Lucia, could you pop that down? Let's see if we... Not enclosed. Ah, because the walls aren't finished, of course. That'll be why. That'll take a bit. What are you up to? Still planting. That's good, that's good. Want that rice in the ground and growing. So Keegan, you might want to keep crafting. Now that I think about it, because we're gonna need that slate for these walls. Visitor. Few items to trade. Okay. Social 1, social 2. Keegan. We're gonna have to deal with that. Where are they? Just over here. See what Stumpy here has to offer us. What do you got? I mean, maybe your pemmican. Maybe. It is, you know, trail food. But we'd probably end up just eating it before we leave anyway. It's kind of hard to say if it's necessary. Maybe save our silver in case we need stuff that's more important later down the line. I haven't actually. Did we end up with a night owl? No. Got quick sleeper, that's good. Doesn't need as much sleep as the average person. Will be fully rested in about 2/3 the usual time. So he'll be up and about in the dark a decent amount. Yeah. So let's see, what have we got? We've got a decent amount of wood, still a decent amount of steel. Research hasn't started yet, which is probably due to the size of the field I have planted. That's fine, honestly. Go a bit faster through the night, just so you can get up and do stuff a bit sooner. See ya, Stumpy. Sorry we couldn't partake of any of your goods. Yeah, that table is definitely gonna need built, but the wall is more important. So that we can get the muffalo in. We might just go ahead and tame the turkeys as well, because we can get eggs and meat from you, which are good good food sources, because you need plant and animal in order to make the packaged survival meals. Now, Lucia, can you please prioritize this door so that the pen isn't closed? When I say prioritize the door, I mean actually build the door. Thank you. Hopefully Keegan will try and tame those muffalos so you can get some bedrolls and actually have something to sleep on. Oh my god, why are you not taming them? Do I have to manually tell you? No food. Ah, of course. We don't have plant matter food to tame them with. I see. We're gonna have to wait for the first rice crop. That's real annoying. Or we could maybe use berries if we can get enough in the stockpile. Oh. Bad rat. Frickin' Scaria. Right. Let's see if we can't take care of that. Up here. Ah, good. That's sorted. Now, I just realized I don't have a butchering spot. Perhaps we move the kitchen down here. Put a butcher's table. Now, it's not good to have them in the same room exactly, so cancel deconstructing those, and honestly, all of that, so I want to have the kitchen be separated. Pop a door there. Cancel. And it'll be better hereabouts, I think. What's that? Okay. Nothing to worry about. Right. Mad rat. Dead zone. Back to 2 speed so that we can make quicker progress on the building. Having this kitchen be dark is going to be an issue, so let's have a torch so people in there can see. You need to be down to -10 to keep that frozen. Perfect. Looks like the berry tactic worked. So now we have female turkey. That's good, we'll start getting eggs. Maybe you should have a little barn or something. We probably won't need all of this space for a freezer. So we could section off this bit for a barn. Yeah. Are you blocked by poplar? Okay, yeah. So there's still some trees in the way for you. That's fine because the freezer's not done yet. Speed through the night a bit. Okay, that's good to know. Shoot frenzy means you shoot more accurately. That'll be handy if we get raided or if we need to do some more hunting. berries so we can tame more stuff. We'll want an animal flap there. We don't have any textiles yet. Roof on there. Now we can put in our zone. Struggle City. I like the name for that settlement. That's a good one, honestly. Don't like the faction name though. I think we'll go for something like maybe just something as simple as the Rangers. That sounds good to me. The Rangers. Because we'll be out driving our Muffalo across the range on our way to freedom. Yeah. That sounds good. The Rangers, and this are our first settled place. Struggle City. Now, we need a zone in our freezer that is all raw food and any kind of meal that isn't a packaged survival meal, in case we wind up having any of those. All those berries is delaying the research, which is annoying. Oh, and yes, also gonna need to put animal corpses that aren't rotten in there. Man, you are really not staying cool that well. Maybe I should do a little double walling just to better insulate you. How are we for food? Probably gonna have to start making some simple meals just to sustain ourselves. Honestly, we'll go ahead and hunt these deer. Maybe tame a couple of alpacas, but hunt the rest. Just so we can have some meals to keep us going. Oof. I do apologize. I'm gonna have to turn on my fan because it is a bit warm in here. Oh, that is quite loud. Hang on. I'll just open up some windows, get some airflow while they sleep. Hopefully that makes things a little bit better. It is warm here. Far warmer than it is for these fellas. It's over double the temperature IRL than it is in game. Oh yes, you are going to need a door to... Again, don't know what, if anything, I'm going to do down here. Thrumbos. Yeah, we're not going to be taking those on. Just hope they don't munch at our rice. Ancient Danger. That'll be there. Not touching that, thank you very much. Did you use the berries to make meals? Ah, that's frustrating. I'm gonna have to stop you from using those, because we want to use those for taming the animals. No fresh corpses in here, please. We want to take that rat inside. Bill's butcher creature forever. Yes, gotta make sure of that. Okay. So there is a slight wall gap here. I will plug that. Now we've got a bit more steel. Finally fixing those walls. Generated steles don't have art, which is annoying. What are you doing? Cutting down trees. Okay, yeah. I'll give you a spot to sit. Oh, and we are getting raided. Okay. Just a guy with a club. You should go inside, and you two can use these chunks for cover. We don't have anywhere to put this guy. Ah! This can be our prison. There we go. Just for now, at any rate. Trash pillars. I haven't looked at the factions yet, but I mean, that's pretty apt for wasters, I'd say. What with their psychite dependency and ability to thrive in polluted areas. He's taking a few hits, and he did live. Okay. Lucia, go ahead and capture him. We'll take his stuff. We'll see if he will be of any use. You're fine. Go back to work. We're finally getting some of that rice out of the ground, which is good. Draft. How are you doing health-wise? 4 hours. Took a few hits. Put up a good fight, so... Well, not really a fight. Didn't end up landing a single swing, but... Now that you're all patched up... Okay. Okay. Good intellectual, medical, and construction, and an amazing shot. I think we're going to want to keep you. It is a bit annoying because you're going to need Psychite, but probably worth. In all honesty. So we will set up a little zone for Psychite leaves. No one is skilled enough. Aha. That's a slight issue. It's fine. He's got what? 30 days before he falls into a coma from lack of it. So if we can just get you to actually research, which might be tricky when there's harvesting to do. Oh, jeez. Having our main researcher also be our main grower is not fantastic, huh? You guys can participate in the harvest if you've got nothing better to do. Hopefully that will end up badly. Yeah. Okay, barn, need an animal flap. Oh! One of you's tamed. That's good. That's good. We'll start getting textiles for bedrolls and that animal flap. Yeah, we've got a decent meat supply going, which is good. Eating at a table, which is fantastic. Oh yeah, that is done with. Yeah, so we've got a nice little start here. And yeah, a nice little foothold on the rim. Might want to sort out our storage a bit better, but honestly, we've got some good stuff going. We're gonna have a fourth pair of hands to help us out in due time, and yeah, stable base. Really, just have to wait for the quest, stockpile survival meals once we've learned how to make them, and yeah, I think we can honestly call it today. Not just because it's warm, because an hour is probably the longest I could reasonably expect y'all to watch a VOD. So I hope you have enjoyed if you came to watch, and I will likely see you again next week. Same time, same channel. I have been Doc, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you next time. Goodbye.